Please stop speedrunning it, bro. Play the game like a normal person. Ah yes, words of wisdom from a true Minecraft connoisseur. And you know what? You're right. So here's what I did. I paused, reflected deeply on my approach. Who am I kidding? Of course I didn't. So in order to feel at ease using my Elytra and just be faster in general, I decided to build a creeper farm for gunpowder and a sugarcane farm for paper. But then I realized I also needed loads of iron. So of course I thought, let's start with an iron farm. But then I realized to build that I needed villagers. And a lot of them. So what did I do next? I started building the first farm in my world, a villager breeder. This villager breeder wasn't exactly the fastest or most efficient design out there, but it got the job done. Since I needed 32 villagers, I even built a second layer on top of the first one off camera. Now let me quickly explain how the system works. One of the villagers is a farmer, so they automatically harvest crops like carrots, or whatever else they've got in their hands, and share them with the other villager. Eventually, magic happens and they, well, create life. The baby villager, eager to find a bed, wanders over and, surprise, falls down a hole into the collection system. It's efficient, functional and totally ethical, if you squint hard enough. Now luckily I had no incidents happening while I was... Well, let's just pretend it didn't happen, shall we? With the villager breeder up and running, it was time to move on to the next big project, the iron farm. And well, let's just say, this took quite some time. Yeah, all my items are gone, by the way, they're all burnt now. Or so I thought. My shulker box, what? I lost all hope. And my Elytra! Yeah, I was really happy because losing these items would have been terrible. And I know, this was pretty stupid. I'm pretty sure most of you already know how an iron farm works. The one I built here is a pretty efficient and sizable design. Gathering all the cobblestone for it though was quite the task. At this point in my world I didn't have any OP enchantments or a beacon to speed things up. Just to put it to numbers, with all the streams combined that focused specifically on building this iron farm, it took me 9 hours, 46 minutes and 49 seconds. Which honestly, now that I look at it, seems like a lot. What the heck was I even doing? After completing the iron farm and securing an endless supply of iron for the future, I set my sights on building a creeper farm. But then it hit me, there was a lot to prepare beforehand. For starters, I need to find the right biome, which is the deep ocean, gather a ton of materials and get everything ready. So before diving into that project, I decided to build an Enderman XP farm. This would let me easily repair my gear and tools with manning and stock up on some top tier enchantments from my librarians. This Enderman farm operates by being far enough from the main end island that Enderman can only spawn on the platform I built above. They're lured by an Endermite placed at the center, which enrages them and causes them to chase it. As they rush toward the Endermite, they fall into a hole where I can easily finish them off with a single hit. Before moving on to build a creeper farm, I took some necessary steps to make the process much smoother. First, I enchanted all my gear with manning and blast protection 4 to keep myself extra safe from any explosions. Ah, we got it. Yes! Then I went on to defeat the wither to obtain a beacon. Yeah, my first... It was so worth it, that was so worth it, holy moly. I got 3. I'm out. Oh my gosh, I almost fell in the lava because I'm an idiot. Oh, I wouldn't have died. I haven't had a fire potion. But stupid. After that mess, I went on to build what I'd call the killing chamber for the wither. A setup designed to defeat him without any unnecessary risks or damage to my surroundings. Time to defeat the wither for the first time in Minecraft. Bam, bam, bam. On the most epic way humans could ever imagine. We spawn the wizard. Oh no, guys, what do we do now? Oh no, I have no bow with me. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, so the wither in Java edition is pretty boring. In Bedrock edition, he's crazy. So yeah, after planning the nether star, I crafted a beacon and set it up at the optimal height, allowing me to mine all the building blocks I'd need for future projects as efficiently as possible. With all the preparations complete, materials gathered and the portal linked through the bedrock roof to a deep ocean biome, the perfect spot for a creeper farm, I finally began construction. Now I'm well aware that there are far more efficient creeper farms out there, ones that exclusively spawn creepers and not the occasional spider like this one does. But honestly, it gets the job done and that's good enough for me. The design works because creepers being smaller than zombies or skeletons can spawn under trapdoors placed above the spawning blocks, preventing other mobs from appearing, except for the occasional spider of course. The redstone timer activates the water streams at regular intervals, flushing the mobs into a central hole where they fall to their demise from fall damage, leaving behind their precious gunpowder. So with the creeper farm complete, the only thing left to build for unlimited Elytra usage was a sugarcane farm. However, since I needed slime balls for the flying machine, I first had to set up a slime farm. Now this slime farm, yeah, it's definitely on the chopping block for a rebuild in the future. While it technically works, it's far from perfect. For example, no slimes spawn on the top layer, which feels like a complete waste. My best guess is that the newer Minecraft updates and light level changes might have something to do with it. I can't even properly explain why or how it works, it does. The only thing I can say is that it was incredibly annoying to build and gather all the materials, especially given how poorly it functions. But hey, it is what it is now, isn't it? Anyways, after gathering all the slimes I needed, and even a little extra, I went on to start building the last farm I had planned from the beginning, the sugarcane farm. For the sugarcane farm, I wanted it to be close to my base, just like the iron farm, so I built it right here. Before starting, I flattened out the area and did a bit of spawn proofing with some torches. Once that was done, I gathered all the necessary resources and got to work. This is, at least I think, one of the greatest sugarcane farms out there. It uses a flying machine that sweeps across, destroying the grown sugarcane as it passes. The drops are then collected by hopper minecarts underneath, which funnel everything into my chests for storage. Now one thing didn't go quite as perfectly as planned. Monsters kept spawning on top of the farm at night. I thought I should probably fix that, but... No, I didn't want to die, but if it meant losing all my armor now, so it'd be... Yeah, well at least I managed to recover my Elytra, giving me the chance to get everything back faster and easier. Which I did off camera. I also grabbed some backup Elytras and plenty of shulkers while I was at it. More builds and some quality of life-changing farms are definitely coming soon in the future. And just for this 7-minute YouTube video alone, including all the streams and editing, it took me around 50+ hours. So I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot and help me out a ton.